Hi everyone. Today I have authorized administrative leave for our faculty and staff who are working on campus or from home to take time to learn about the historical significance of Juneteenth. I hope that you will all join me in using this as an opportunity to learn and reflect on the history of slavery in America and work toward a goal of truly integrating Black history into American history. This summer has been a busy one for SU. As you know, we've been adjusting to teaching, learning, and working remotely, while simultaneously engaged in an intense and thoughtful effort to return to campus as safely as possible in the fall, and while also retooling our efforts to address racism on our campus and around the world. This work has not been easy, but the creativity, passion, and empathy that I have seen from our students, from our faculty, and from our staff makes me proud to serve as your president, and I look forward to continuing this important work with you all. We got some good news from the Supreme Court this week. On Monday, the court ruled in a 6-3 vote that federal law prohibits employers from discriminating against workers on the basis of sexual orientation or gender identity. That's one big step forward to protect the rights of LGBTQ Americans. On Thursday, the court gave a temporary reprieve to the DACA program, which has protected about 700,000 young dreamers from being deported. The federal government had sought to end the DACA program, but the court ruled that the administration had failed to provide an adequate justification, so DACA will continue for the time being. Salisbury University had joined with many other universities in signing an amicus brief urging the court to protect DACA. Today is Friday, June 19th, or Juneteenth Day. Back in 1862, President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which freed all enslaved people in America. However, this executive order was ignored for 2.5 years in many parts of the South, until Union troops finally rode into Galveston, Texas on June 19, 1865, to complete the enforcement of the law across the country. On Juneteenth, we celebrate African American freedom, resilience, and achievement, but we also acknowledge that much work remains to be done to eradicate racism and injustice from our society. Let us all spend some time today planning how we personally can promote equity, justice, and inclusion in our community. Have a good weekend.